Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Rusted Moss. In our previous episode, we made a little bit more progress. We completed this little run just at the tail end of that video. I nearly said stream. It wasn't a stream. So yeah, we've made pretty good headway, I feel like. We've cleared up some area in here. We're getting to the point where we need to go fight the boss that we know about down here, but I do want to just continue poking around some of these little edge bits, see if we can find some stuff that we missed. We missed a room here somehow that I'm a little confused about. It might be a case of like we have to come up. I don't know. There's also a room here, which I'm pretty sure I know what I did wrong there. Now that we've done some of the harder platforming sections, some of this feels just so easy. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and drop. Alright. This here is not where we need to be. Yeah, didn't even have to do anything fancy. Ooh, a little Pac-Man shirt. Great Witch Amelie. Ah, what are you doing here? Why aren't you at the Coalition's headquarters? Is this where you live? Very messy. A great witch like me has no need to understand mortal concepts of mess. What is messy? What is orderly? False concepts we humans make up to shield ourselves from the cold hard fact that making your bed in the morning does nothing to affect the universe. I don't think anyone thinks making their bed in the morning does that. Wow, witches are something. I'm going to go. What makes you think I'll let you leave? Try and stop me, I won't spare your life this time. So be it. I guess you'll never know why I'm all the way up here instead of at the headquarters. Okay, why? I lost my cat. What? I lost my cat. Help me find her? Wow, another one of these. I'm genuinely surprised that there's so many of this thing. Like I'm fine with them having different flavors of the same kind of challenge. I'm glad that it's not just exactly the same challenge run, and I'm also fine with it not being like a single room thing. But I am a little surprised because this is a non-trivial amount of work to set up. All right. Rough start. Oof. This. What is even happening? I feel like there's a good chance that I'm gonna die to some silliness here. Come on. Okay, you need to go. Oof, not a great height. You managed to get my cat? No, sorry, I'll try again. Okay. Alright, so I guess the question becomes, at what point do I just like bite the bullet and just like grind this out? Like actually do it? Because it's feeling less and less likely that we're going to find upgrades that significantly help with this. I mean, there's definitely stuff that we could tweak on our loadout to maybe help us, but not significantly. Alright, we're gonna try again. Terrible start. What? I feel like I'm making perfectly reasonable jumps and they're just like not connecting. No! Ugh. But you want to bet that it's one more room in. Alright. That's definitely a shortcut kind of scenario right there. Come on. Eh. We did it! Hooray! 147. Thanks for saving my cat. No problem. It was fun. When I got my magic, the Coalition began treating me differently. They went from treating me as one of many to someone to be respected, someone to be feared. Before, my broom was what I used to clean up someone else's trash. Now, it's power. What I'm saying is that the reason why I'm up here is because I've left them. If they are successful with keeping the barrier up and continuing the Age of Min, I will lose my magic, my power, what makes me special. Many thousands of years ago, humanity burned witches like us at the stake. The other witches don't care. They're doing this for the good of humanity, even if it will end up with us losing our magic. I'm not like the other witches. I'm a wicked one. Ooh, interesting. Do we think that this suggests that each of these races, like, converts an NPC over to our side or something? I would think that kids are the worst people I've ever met if I consider them people, but they're not. What are you talking about? I don't know, I just want to ask her about these flowers. Trinket found, Sprite's Breath. To be honest, I don't actually need a broomstick to fly, then why use one? Witches are really cool. All the ones I've read about have the neatest hats and the coolest broomsticks. Broomsticks can be cool. Just let her be. Is this a rice cooker? It's my witch cauldron. That can cook rice too, I guess. Yeah. Ooh. That the same challenge again? Shelf is full of fairy tales. This one starts with once upon a time when magic still existed. When magic still existed makes it sound like magic doesn't exist anymore. These stories were written when the Age of Man was at its peak. Magic and fairies were forgotten histories of that time. And now they are the present. In the future, maybe the world will have fairies that tell human tales that start with once upon a time when humans ruled the world. That's stupid. Anyway, the Age of Fae and the Age of Men come in cycles. Witches and humans with magic. The fact we exist now is only proof that the Age of Min is coming to its natural end, and the Fae being in the world again is completely natural. Then why fight against us? Okay, well, the Fae steal human babies for one thing. Again with the details. Alright, up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. Good old Konami code up here. Alright, let's see if this is a different challenge. It is not. Oh. What? Why is that not firing off? There we go. Alright, you know what? Yeah. Well, I messed up. Alright, there we go. I just ran out the clock. Did a little bit of climbing just to something, but that's just a way of getting in there, practicing. Gotcha. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Let's check out this spot now. Trying not to do that, and I did it anyways. Was there a spot? I think there was. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, that was way easier than I thought it was going to be. Cool. You know what? Since we know from this very area that the saving is pretty hard-nosed. Let's save again. I'm pretty sure we're just supposed to drop down here. Gosh dang it. Ooh. Why am I struggling with this? Alright, so from here... Oh, I think we can go right, yeah. Saved, drop, we go over. Cool. Or I assume? Child will cross the timeless lands, past the woods and shifting sands, pure of heart, sharp of eye, bearing gifts to gratify. Fair folk who gladly leave and say, dear child, beloved of the Fae, the world is yours ere rust and moss return, then man shall pay the cost. Prophecy. Talk about old school. This one is long past its prime. Alright, and that... Yep, just straight down. Interesting. Okay. Well, I will accept that by virtue of... I will happily take map completion. So much easier going this way than the other way. Alright, so something going on right there. So over and then up. Or somewhere. Right. I vaguely remember this now. Trying to see if any of these have some like hidden grass in them or anything. Yeah, there's no way that we can climb that. Far as I can tell, there's nothing we can do here. I could be quite wrong. It does gall me a little bit, but it is what it is. Nope. Hey, nice. Trinket upgrade. I'll happily take that. Now there's still something up there. So what we're gonna do, hit the save point. Actually, hold on. We're gonna look at our trinkets again, because that puts us at 4. We could put on something again. Deal contact damage while moving fast. That's interesting. Very interesting. Let's go with the magnet for now. Don't know how fast we have to be moving for this to count, and I don't want to accidentally hit the friendlies that are over here. These enemies are kind of accidentally friendlies. Beefed it up. Yes, nailed it. Abandoning the factory was the practical decision. Most resources had already been used up. It's an arrogance that the pagan cults have begun using the factory machinery to make their disgusting stone statues. How can anyone support the thieves of our legacy? Thieves of our legacy? We Fae have nothing to do with the world being like it is now. Alright, so is this... I think this is it for this room, just lore. Interesting. To that end, entirely possible that there's secrets that I have, like, not collected, essentially. But we haven't had any luck with that, so I kind of think we're now at the point where, yeah, we need to go fight that boss. Unless it's possible to traverse through here. Oh, interesting. The routes that we were doing, the climbs, do have map sections that I just overlooked previously. That's fun. I actually really like that that's a thing. Maybe it is possible to get into it from here. I don't know. I'm just delaying. And honestly, the boss fights have not been that bad when I've done them. So let's go do the next boss fight. Let's quit dilly-dallying. Let's see. Best way. Interesting that it's so dark here, actually. And also, yeah, a few rooms. All right, well, hold up. Let me dilly-dally for a little bit longer. Good. MP, I'll happily take it. Man, that's a lot of MP. I appreciate that the upgrades in this game are like legitimate upgrades. Like it's not like one of the beefs I had with Silksong, for example, was that you would get a silk upgrade and you're like, hooray, I can hold one hit more silk. That doesn't actually feel like much though, because it takes 9 silk to heal. So like, I don't know. It made the upgrades feel not meaningful, even though they were. This game, like the amount of increase that we just got up here, it's like what, half a heal right there that we just got? I'm not totally sure, but it felt like it. Alright, so we need to find... I'm assuming that we're gonna have a situation where they turn the lights back off. Yeah. Shit. Okay. Super cool music, though. Ooh. Alright, it changed. Oof, that... Boom! Alright. I was fearful of this fight for no reason. I thought it was going to be way more of a pain in the ass than it was. Found a piece of titania. Nice. Oh, there's another generator up here that we just never even found. Interesting the way that this game has boss rooms that you enter from one direction and then you leave in a different direction. A lot of games don't do that. There you go. Excellent. Oh, interesting that it dropped us all the way down here like that. Actually, super interesting. I wonder why they chose to do that. I don't know that I've got the yank for that. Did we get any upgrades related to that? I don't think so, yeah. Let's try going back to Titania. Now that we've got her body, maybe the head is all she needs? I don't think so. I think it's 8 things to put Titania back together, but, you know. Beefed it. I'm still somewhat shocked that that fight went as easily as it did. I was certain that we were gonna be dealing with it for a while. Was it over here? No, I think it's one up from here. Yeah. Queen Titania, her head is stuck to the altar. Yeah, okay. So we do need all 8 pieces. Probably, I had to guess, like maybe wings and horns? Alright, so given all this, so that is open from the other side. We just never walked to the left here? That's weird. I can't believe we first tried that. Not that though. Alright. So fun seeing these kind of, you know, pixel art renditions of Urban Decay stuff. Hold. We wrote down a number before. 1, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1. Hey. I'm pretty happy about that. Ooh. Significantly less happy about this. Okay. All right, that's fair. Let's. I don't think the magnet is necessary, nor. I don't even know that we necessarily need a longer range, but extra charge, and can we do that? On that. That on. Let's grapple more. Base Steelers, huh? Oh, I pretty much had that. I actually kind of want to get rid of you first, because I feel like you're kind of more of a problem. That was a bad run. I made poor choices there. Alright, we're gonna target you this time. I need to be using my dang grapple hook and I keep forgetting that it exists. I'm doing poorly on this. So I got the face and then like stayed over there not realizing I had gotten the face. Alright, that's that one down. No, alright. I still feel like getting left face first is probably the move, because the sniping is a big problem for me. Alright. It's wild how much worse I'm doing at this than some of the others. Okay. I don't know why I choked so bad. Jesus. Let's reevaluate our Tinker. Alright. So we're not We're not really getting much benefit from this because we're not at full health. Maybe... Maybe this one? But to do that, we need one more point. That leaves us with 6 left. I guess we'll try the slower enemy bullets, just see if that helps us. I kind of don't expect it to, but... Dead. Hey, there we go. Wow, there's a lot of faces left here. No way we can carry all of these. Grab one and let's go. It's not like she'll be able to tell the difference anyways. Okay, I got one. Let's go. Ah, so this is for cardboard base. I should have been able to figure that out, but sometimes I'm stupid. Alright, so, let's see, extra range, bullets, magnet, longer range, and what did I have? Here. Pretty good, I feel like, as just a general exploration one. Go through here. Yeah, nice. It's on the other side. Trinket found. Battered blindfold. What do you think that does? Hides UI. Ooh. Blessings of a Feral Fae. Accept this challenge. Ah, that's an interesting proposition. Because I don't necessarily need the UI. I don't know that my behavior is going to change that much other than knowing that I'm hurt. And he does tell us if we need to heal. Alright, noted. I thought these were solid. They are not. Wonder if it hides the reticle. I bet it does. I bet that's the real challenge. Okay. Okay, noted. Gotta play smarter. And we were that close to surviving. You thought about what it might be like to be a human during the age of men? Growing up with a family, going to school, making friends? Yes, it sounds awful. I really have to spend 8 hours each day sitting in a classroom. Maybe I don't want to learn anything. Maybe I'd rather just help the Fae kidnap children and have them than have to socialize. Being a human is terrible. I'd rather live forever. Okay, interesting. Shortcut. And fast travel. So, what is the closest place to him? Is it... there's not really a close place, is the thing. We'll pop over... Actually, no. We're gonna pop back to where we literally just were, because there's a decent chance that there's like one room to the right of us. So that we've got the... Okay, yeah, we do. Okay, self. Ugh. Oof. That was a little brutal. Alright. Wait, did I not put the magnet back on? I did. I guess I just couldn't get through that. Ooh, don't know about that. Whatever that is. Okay. Bay silver? Hell yeah. Not real sure how to get back out of here with my current abilities. Yeah, I kind of think I might not be able to get back out of here without some upgrade which we don't currently have. Never mind, I figured it out a second too late. That said, Totally sure I want to be here yet. You did pop this in. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's hand this face back to this guy and see what we get for that. Is that in our stuff? Doesn't look like it, which is so down and then to the right. Down but better. Down but better. After having done some of the platforming challenges, that now feels like such a of a challenge. Okay, sure. Have you found my face yet? And my name? Here you go. I remember everything. Angel. I didn't jump in the well. The fairy dragged me in and kicked me into giving her and tricked me into giving her my name. And she laughed. Laughed! I'll hunt her down if it's the last thing I do. Actually, we already... No, don't. It's funnier this way. Alright, since you don't have a trinket to give us, we're just taking your shoes as payment. Whatever, I hate shoes. Ruby slippers. Alright. Face on. Return the face is the achievement we just got. What did shoes do for us? Run faster. Ooh. Do we think that run faster can also translate into jumping further? Maybe. I mean, it's really hard to say. Oh. We're gonna take another look, I think. Jesus. At, trying to get in here. Never mind. That's a really clear, hard no. I'm still like a little bit reeling from Run Faster, Because either it's a very nothing burger kind of upgrade, just, you know, pure quality of life, or it is like a necessary platforming thing. And I can't tell which it is. I'm gonna try for it. So you guys, what? I'll cut off me running over to Abby. Since you've seen it a couple times now. But that's the plan. We're gonna go over to Abby and see if these ruby slippers let us clear that jump. All right, here we are, back at Abby's place, and ooh, it kind of did actually feel like that could have worked. It did work. I'm a little bit shocked by that, and it's meaningless because we can't do this. That's funny. That's genuinely funny. Oh man. I don't know. It's possible that there's some obvious trick that I've overlooked with some of these, but I don't really think that's it. I think it really is like you gotta get past some stuff. Next episode, I might try this over here. Actually, you know what? We'll do that this episode. We'll do that right now. So I will see you guys down in that corner. All right, and here we are in this corner. Let's find out what I forgot about this. Yeah, I forgot that this was like that. Dang it. So that's a bunch of, like, you can get out of this spot, you can get into the spot if you can do, like, this one, same story, like, a lot of, effectively, like, one-way connections between areas. I don't know. I find those to be mysterious, but you know, mysterious is good. I like exploring. I like looking around in Metroidvanias. It's interesting looking at this lore thing that we've built up here. It feels like we're, you know, about halfway through, but looks like we're more than halfway on putting Titania together, more than halfway on getting the guns. So I don't know. It feels like it's ambiguous, right? Like it feels like we're actually doing pretty good. We've gotten 4 out of 6 flags. There's like a whole area here that we haven't touched. There's an area here that we can't get into from either side. So I guess, yeah, next time we're going to go back to here and we're going to do kind of those wide jumps that we were able to do, but we're struggling with last time. So, yeah, YouTube, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.